welcome folks to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that. The back's got it. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
To the air. It's Moore. On the move now. Pass rush gets home.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Moore. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Plenty space at the 20. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Past the 50. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw first blood in this national title game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to run it for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Timeout is called. A Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback,
A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught. Completion. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought out of the 46, good enough for a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver and take shots downfield.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
South Carolina, 14, Oregon, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Grinding away with their running game. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
You could almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt.
And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down. Keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Takes them about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense inbound.
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, their very first series to start the 2nd half in the championship game, and they're taking shots down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That keeps the score. South Carolina, 17. Oregon, 13.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
36. Set to kick off.
and they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.